this is Jen of Rebel Health, and today let's talk about adrenals. So why do you feel like crap? That's the question. Why do you feel like crap? Why are you always tired? Why can't you think clearly? Why is it that you're gaining weight and you can't lose it no matter what? Why do you crave sugar? Why do you crave salt? Why do you have those big dark circles under your eyes? Huh? I know that I'm speaking the truth for many of you. And this is probably related to adrenal fatigue. Adrenal fatigue is starting to catch a lot of attention, and people are beginning to talk about it because they're finding that people from running around like crazy and burning out, they are experiencing fatigue with the adrenal glands. Really what that means is the adrenal glands just cannot keep up. The adrenals are shooting off hormones, trying to help the body keep going and also stay calm at the same time. And over time, the body just can't do it anymore. So the fatigue sets in. The body is just not producing those hormones. You start to feel like crap because it's a way of your body actually trying to slow you down. And a lot of times, some of the hormones that are secreted at a high rate, such as cortisol, you may have heard that before because cortisol is linked to belly fat and all that. But the cortisol will actually shut down the thyroid gland, especially if you have high cortisol levels. It'll shut down T3, T4 conversion. And I know it's like, what does that mean, lady? All it means is that there's some funky stuff happening to your thyroid because your adrenals are pumping out major cortisol, and that creates an interference because it's just basically the body's way of trying to slow you down. So what are some things you can do for your adrenals? Well, I'm going to give you 5 things. I can give you about 100 things because one of my favorite topics, this is the adrenals. But 5 things you can do. 1, get to bed before 10 o'clock. No later than 11. Go to bed at 10, fall asleep by 11. So that's very, very critical to reset and heal those adrenals, is getting to bed before and sleeping before 11. The second thing is vitamin C is one of my favorite things. If I start to feel tired and crappy, I know my body is low in vitamin C because vitamin C is used by the outside of the adrenal glands, and part of what that does is make those hormones that give us the I feel good energy. So that's the second thing. Now the third thing for the adrenals is to modulate your stress. I know it's easier said than done, but yoga, walking, go take a nap, learn to meditate, learn to let things go. Don't let things bother you that are going to create that stressful feeling in your body. Literally, when I feel stressed, I think to myself, is this worth dying for, stressing about this? And that's literally the truth. When your body is secreting those hormones all the time, the cortisol hormone has actually also been nicknamed the death hormone. I know. Other things that you can also do is eat high sodium foods. And you're probably thinking, what's going on with this sodium thing? The adrenals love sodium, but they like really good sodium. My favorite 2 vegetables for sodium are zucchini and also celery. Very good sources of excellent sodium, and your adrenals love those foods as well. Now, the last thing for the adrenal glands are some of what I call the adaptogenic types of herbs. 2 of my favorite, well, 3 or 4, I've got a lot of favorites with these. I love the Ningxia wolfberry. An adaptogen is a type of food, an herb, or something that's plant-made, plant-based. It's not made, but it's nature-made. But it's an adaptogen is something that can adapt, and the body can use it for whatever it needs to. So my favorite adaptogens, which are used by the adrenals to modulate the immune system, work on with the liver, work with the adrenals, all those things. It adapts to whatever we need. I love the Ningxia wolfberry. It's my #1 thing I've used for the last 12 years. And the second thing is I love nutmeg oil. Nutmeg oil is something that I'll put on my adrenal glands, or I'll put on the reflex points in my feet to help me, especially if I'm not particularly feeling that energetic and I'd like a boost to help my adrenal glands. So those are the 2 top things that I really like to use for my adrenals. I also take an adrenal herbal complex that helps me, especially at night. I can get wired up, and I'd rather be up all night and sleep all day, but I should not do that for my health. So I hope this helps you to give you an idea of what the adrenal issues can be and some things you can do about them. So signing off, this is Jen for now. Make sure you like the Rebel Health page, and you can also find me at jenspringer.com. Bye-bye.